Order. On Monday, the 17th of March, I informed the House that there would today be an opportunity for honourable and right honourable members to pay tribute to the Right Honourable Tony Benn.
Flynn.
It was a heart-sinking moment when Tony announced that he was leaving the Commons. But he didn't retire from his convictions. That's not part of the Benn DNA. But I think we're right to see Tony as someone who didn't allow himself to be tyrannised by the traditions of this House. I believe this morning is a unique occasion in many ways, but one that, thanks to you, Mr. Speaker, allows us to express, as any human community wants to do, our regret, our admiration and gratitude. In the past, it was just a bold announcement when we lost a member or a former member, and there was no chance to pay the tributes, the marvellous tributes that have been paid this morning. I want to make one point, and that's the contribution he made in trying to change the face of this place and the way it looks. And Nyron Bevan gave advice to working class MPs who came here and said, when you walk down the corridors of power, you're walking in the dust of history, but it's not your history. It's not the history of your class, of your people. And when you, Tony said when he fixed the plaque, against all the rules, no one allowed him to do it. He went round with his screwdriver and with the plaque he'd made himself for Emily Wilding Davison, which is much sought after spot in the House. People like to go there, and other celebrated people. And he said that there were so many people who not only weren't friends of democracy, but actually obstructed the democratic process, and they're recorded, they're celebrated in works of art, in statues throughout this chamber. It was suggested some time ago, when there was a new name for the St Stephen's Tower, for Big Ben, that possibly we should correct this and call the new name, call the tower, call it the Chartist Tower, or the Suffragettes Tower, or even best, Big Ben spelt with two N's. At last alas, we didn't. But I rejoice in his final book, and we remember that lovely evening in your house, Mr. Speaker, when we heard him speak about the blaze of autumn sunshine, an inspired title, a book lovingly edited by Ruth Winston, and it's a story about the purgatory of the human condition. It's a story about this house, written in a manner that's superior to any other. Yes, the dark side is here, the malice, the treachery, but it also expresses in those long pages the story of the nobility of the political vocation that we all have, and something that we should bear in mind. He had a marvellous career, and it's a great sadness today, but a matter of celebration and gratitude, that we say farewell, Tony, orator, teacher, friend, inspirer. Rest in peace, comrade.